The $250,000 My Team Unlimited Tournament is back.
And in NBA 2K22, both current and next gen can compete in the tournament. That's right, 2 separate big money tournaments in My Team this year.
With $500,000 total.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sport. D8.
Thank you, Kevin.
Well said, David. Wonderful story. Thank you. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've got Antetokounmpo. Mohamed Bamba is out there with Parrish. Then there's Richardson, and it's Rose in at point. And for the Pacers. And Greg People already predicting the MVP for this season. Is it too early to start talking about that?
I mean, we have roughly half a season left to play. Yet people love to talk about sports, period. Especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual award out there.
So Indiana wins the tip. Rose against Arenas. For 3. Cans it from downtown.
And you have to honor the three-point shooting of Arenas. A big-time scorer who's shown the consistency from beyond.
Now here's Richardson. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. It's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Richardson. Here's Parrish. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And the Chief making his presence felt on that offensive backboard. Doesn't look like he's outworking you until you see the ball drop through the net.
Back to Thompson. Kicks to Arenas. Here's Unseld. Covered by Bamba. Bamba with the block.
Well, this is one of Bamba's big-time strengths. Send it back, Mo.
Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Pass to Arenas. To the middle. Here's Unseld. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Jason Richardson.
Hey, guys, I'm starting to be concerned that the rim ain't going to survive some of these Unseld jams. There's just so much power to his game.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, it's good to see him with this free throw percentage up over 80.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Rose looking around. That shot is off. Good D by Thompson. Outside Arenas. Shoots over Parrish. Arenas can't hit.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Richardson against Arenas. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Arenas. Here's Thompson. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Fires the three. And Bamba pulls it down.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Richardson. And the shot is long.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
And he gets the bucket.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Bamba against Thompson. Pass to Unseld. Richardson with the double team. Thompson from long range. Bangs home the trifecta.
Klay Thompson, you can't let him get cooking from three. Boy, this guy's too accurate as a shooter.
The drive by Giannis. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Arenas adds a two-pointer. Misses off the right iron.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Inside. Stolen by Bamba. Richardson outside.
Pacers foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Thunder, Rolando Blackman.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Gilbert Arenas. That's his first foul. Cunningham, he's checked in from Oklahoma City.
Now into the lineup for the Thunder, Billy Cunningham.
Giannis outside. The pass to Blackman. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. They get Gilbert Arenas. Oklahoma City shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Oklahoma City, Rolando Blackman at the line for two.
And he knocks down the first one. Bargnani is checked in for Robert Parrish. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Poked away. Down low. And then Cunningham slams it in.
Really good anticipation by Derrick Rose. Comes up with the theft and then gets an opportunity for his teammate at the other end.
Up top, Dragic, defended by Bargnani. And that one's good. Cousins.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Cunningham. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Back to Rose. Dishes to Cunningham. And he comes up with the deuce.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
The Pacers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Thompson the bounce pass. Releases from 15. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
Derrick Rose. That's his first personal foul. Second.
Pacers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line. Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
Klay Thompson, over the first 8 years of his career, durable and always available. Then you have a couple of situations where season-ending injuries forced him to find his way back, and he was showing all the grit and talent necessary.
And Indiana making a change here. Reds checked in. And so he hits both. Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against the Trailblazers in Portland. Pass to Blackman. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
2 minutes.
Outside Dragic. And he lays it straight in.
Nice move there by Dragic, navigating the paint well to find himself an open look.
Pass to Keenan. Here's Blackman. He's covered by Thompson. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
On the drive, Dragic's footwork really shines. His ability to make quick moves around the defense gets him to the rim.
Here's Blackman. He's got 6.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Now here's Dragic. And the shot is good. Thompson's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, showing off his versatility. Klay Thompson attacking the interior of this defense.
Here's Blackman. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 10.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Outside Dragic. On the wing, Thompson. Over free. The shot by Thompson, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Pacers lead by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And as we know, the great ones make those around them better. That's certainly the case with Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I'm a lot more comfortable. It's because my teammates trust me. My team trusts me to make the right play. And, you know, late in the game, I'm just trying to make the right play. That can be a pass. That can be a shot. But that's my mindset down the stretch.
Not predetermined. He's reading the defense and then responding accordingly.
Well, it starts with getting downhill. The defense has to build a wall to keep him away from the rim.
Pacers foul, DeMarcus Cousins.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Trevor Ariza out there with Bargnani. And it's World B free. And it's Keenan in at the 3. That one drops. He ties it up. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
That will sting a little bit, failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Here's Red. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Now into the lineup for the Thunder, Robert Parrish, Jason Richardson.
Ball's knocked loose. Passes it to Red. 5 to shoot. Shoots from the line. And it's Keenan with the rebound. To the paint. And it's denied. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. And Indiana making a change here. Arenas is checked in. The pass to Keenan. It's Ariza on the wing. Here's free. And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And the Thunder making a change here. Bamba's checked in. For Indiana, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Arenas against Richardson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Here's Ariza. That one, no good. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one.
And, guys, these teams don't see each other too often, but last year they would have liked to see a little bit more of them the way they were able to take care of their business.
Here's Free after Michael Redd scored. Richardson the pass to Bamba. Here's Free. He's covered by Arenas. Stripped away. Richardson against Redd. And it's Grant in the corner. Here's Pettit. And the rejection by Parrish. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Coming into last season, the Thunder had posted a winning record every year for more than a decade. But when they decided to rebuild, they went all in and promoted the G-League coach, Mark Daigneault, to head coach. He said adversity tests the connection of the team, tests everything, and shows you who you are. Guys?
Good way to start. Thanks, D.A. Now, here's Grant. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 6 to shoot. Back to Arenas. Sinks the three-pointer. Arenas has got the lead up to 7 now for Indiana.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Free against Redd. Driving to the basket. Free can't get it to go. Indiana's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Grant. Bamba with the block. And they get it back. Kicks it to Redd. Takes the three. And Indiana, another three.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Fan first timer of the game called for Oklahoma City.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on to give up for your casemates. Fans, your casemates.
Changing it up here. Parrish, the pass to McDaniel. Here's Rose. And Rose throws it down hard.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Indiana.
Indiana leading by 8. And here's Arenas. 8 points for him. Elbow shot. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And Giannis will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And it's Parrish finishing it off.
And the passing skills of Giannis continue to improve. His floor awareness has grown through the years.
Pass to Arenas. Fires from deep. And the Pacers another three.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Pass to Parrish. And here is Antetokounmpo. He's covered by Arenas. Out that one, the Indiana lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now here's Arenas. He had 22 points in the win against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And guys, he was also huge on defense, turning away 2 shots and altering countless more.
Thunder trailing by 7. Here's McDaniel. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Arenas. Going inside. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Parrish. Here's Rose. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, Derrick Rose plays with such intensity, such willingness to draw contact on the interior.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Yeah, we've seen them burying their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. A good first half for them in that department.
Free throw, good, Rose.
Boy, what a roller coaster career it has been for Derrick Rose. One-time league MVP, now just trying to fit in with the rest of his guys. This is not an easy transition.
And Rose drops them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now, here's Dragic. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Down the Pacers with possession here. Lewis passes to Cousins.
And it's the defense that's making it tough on them here in the second quarter, not finding the easy buckets like they did in the first.
Here's Blackman. It's rebounded by Indiana, fresh from a win against Portland.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
And we don't normally see Dragic inside, but credit to the Slovenian for not shying away from the tree.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. Thompson, he's checked in for the Pacers.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Dragic.
And Dragic came into the NBA with something on his resume that not many other rookies have. He has a ring from winning the Slovenian Pro League the year before he came to America.
Now here's Rose. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Thompson right side. Over Blackman. The shot by Thompson, no good. Thunder trailing by 5. Antetokounmpo up top. He's coming off a 13-point game against Milwaukee.
And it wasn't only his scoring, the intensity on defense. He nabbed 3 steals that night.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
And Thompson kicks to Dragic. And the rejection by Parrish. They retain possession. Oklahoma City shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Goran Dragic.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
The first free throw is good. And Indiana making a change here. Oakley's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
In 2020, a special year for Giannis, winning MVP and Defensive Player of the Year, then signing a Supermax extension worth over $200 million.
Now, here's Cousins. He had 10 points in the win against Portland. Here's Blackman. He's guarded by Dragic. Bargnani misses in close. Now Lewis. 4 seconds left. And the rejection by Giannis. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Pacers leading by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, tremendous. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. They were slightly better in the second. Not a big difference between these two teams. Kenny, your thoughts about the Pacers and how they're playing?
They've been knocking it down from 3. You have to give the playmakers credit for consistently finding the opening.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Look at Gilbert Arenas. What a contribution.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. So with Cousins on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Fade away, Rose. No good on that one. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Thompson outside. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Thompson against Richardson. Thompson surveying the floor. Poked loose. It's stolen by Rose. And finished off by Rose.
There is a persistence and a willingness to seek contact and still finish by Derrick Rose. Nicely done.
For Oklahoma City, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Indiana's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. The drive by Johnson. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Giannis has got 7 rebounds in the game and finished off by Rose.
Well, that's one of Derrick Rose's specialties, finishing at the rim. Go ahead and flex those muscles, D. Rose.
Passes it to himself. Back to Thompson. He kicks it to Arenas. To the inside. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Richardson finds Antetokounmpo, and he drives in, and the jam by Antetokounmpo.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Here's Arenas. They can't stop the run with that one.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
Antetokounmpo dishes the Rose. Antetokounmpo inside. He's covered by Thompson. Such a wide open look. And now a 7-point Thunder lead.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Michael Redd's checked in for Thompson. And then for Oklahoma City, Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Freeze subbed in for Derrick Rose. Outside Arenas. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Richardson. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Parrish against Arenas. Lays it up and banks it in. Parrish has got the lead up to 9 now for the Thunder.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
On the wing, Arenas. Indiana again missing.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he makes the first. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Latrey. The Pacers keeping it going. A new 14-second clock. And here are the Thunder now. They're on a 14-1 run. Arenas against Free. Got a piece of it. And now here comes Red, leading the break up the floor. Oh!
Goodness. And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And stolen by Arenas. Michael Redd on the wing. No good on the triple.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
The pass to McDaniel. It's Richardson on the wing, guarded by Redd. Here's Bamba, and there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here, following the goaltending call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Bargnani is checked in for Mohamed Bamba, and it's Cunningham in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Pacers trail by 10. Outside Dragic. Who is outside? Indiana moving it around. Here's Pettit. A three-pointer off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
McDaniel, the pass to Richardson. The Pacers pull it in.
Boy, you can't buy a bucket. Shut out completely so far, and yet they're still ahead.
Dragic kicks to Lewis. Over Richardson. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 16-3 run right now. Here's World B. Free. His three-pointers off the mark. And it's Dragic with the ball for the Pacers. Trailing by 10. Drives to the hoop. Stolen by Bargnani. Cunningham with it. Pass to McDaniel. Uses the glass to finish the layup. McDaniel's got the lead up to 12 now for the Thunder. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
Here's Richardson. Lewis grabs the board. Lewis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Bennett the pass to Dragic. The 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Dragic has got 9.
As a screener in the pick and roll, your job's easy. When Dragic is running it, just set a solid screen and let him do the rest.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise! Coming onto the floor for the Thunder.
On defense, Indiana. 9-point game. Here's Blackman. He's guarded by Dragic. He lobs it up and stolen by Oakley. Lewis down low. Working on Rose. Lewis misses.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Keenan the pass to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Dragic against Rose. Steps back and fires. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And so Oklahoma City again turning it over. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Pacers trail by 11. Outside Arenas. And the rejection by Parrish. They get it back. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with his guys.
These guys are going to struggle guard movement, but if we dribble, they got one situation to play. It's too easy.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Thunder, we've got Parrish. Antetokounmpo is out there with Rose. And it's Keenan in at the small forward spot. Bucket is good.
No one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
Thompson dishes to Arenas. Lets it go with a 3. The shot will not fall. And it's Oklahoma City the other way.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
Here's Keenan. He dishes it to Parrish. An easy 2 points on the layup.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for the Thunder. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. And he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive. And you've got to battle to get back in this game. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. So it's the Thunder now. Here's Blackman. And there's the drive. That's no good. It's his second miss. He's made 4. Unzel, the pass to Thompson. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Arenas up top. Defended by Parrish. High post shot. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And the D just a step slow reacting to the step back.
Rose passes to Giannis. Back to Rose. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Richardson's checked in. And Rose, no good on that one. Pacers trail by 13. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Giannis against Thompson. Excellent D there from Parrish. For Oklahoma City, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Back to Rose. Floats it up for Giannis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Bamba against Arenas. The Thunder pull it in. Now here's Rose. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Richardson outside. Off target from outside.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Down low. And Giannis gets it to go on the assist by Richardson. Giannis has got 10 points here in the second half. Thompson against Richardson. Arenas adds a 2-pointer. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Here's Giannis. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
And here's Thompson. Pass to Unzel. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, easy call.
At the line for Indiana, number 16, 2 shots.
Two.
And the first one drops. He hits both from the stripe. Oklahoma City leading by 17. Now Rose. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. Unzeld, the pass to Arenas. Goes up on the wing. Kept alive by Indiana.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
Parrish inside. He's covered by Arenas. And that one drops for him. Parrish has got 10 points here in the second half.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Looking to end his cold spell, and the rejection by Parrish.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Richardson against Thompson. Richardson no luck. Pacers trail by 19. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Arenas passes to Thompson. To the middle, Unseld. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Unseld's got 4 points in the quarter.
Now, even with that shoot-first mindset, Klay Thompson willing and able to make a great pass.
Onto the bounce pass. Arenas brings the double team. The shot's good from Parrish.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Thompson passes to Unseld. On the wing, Thompson. Indiana moving it around. And a wide open look for Arenas. Buries the long-range jumper.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Outside Rose. Teardrop shot. Pacers with the rebound. 1:22 left to play here in the fourth.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Oklahoma City.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year. And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Yes, that goes in.
Defender trying to knock Thompson off his rhythm, but Klay is more than up to the task.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Rose against Thompson. Antetokounmpo kicks to Bamba. From 13, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Marin, Richardson cover. Jason Richardson pulls it in. Outside Rose. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for
K-League.
So how do you get into this epic tournament? Well, first, you're going to have to qualify for one of the 4 game days. How do you qualify for that? Well, you're going to have to play unlimited and earn a few wins so that you can reach the Emerald tier. Our first game day is Saturday, October 16th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So make sure you get those wins before then.
And there you see the Hawthorne Bridge spanning across the Willamette River. Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. And for the Trailblazers. All right, Grant, in the name of player development, if you've got a young team that's effectively out of the playoffs, do you scale back minutes for the veterans, even if they're playing well?
I would think so. Obviously, if the playoffs aren't in the picture, it's giving that remaining part of the season a chance for you young players to learn what the NBA is all about. So giving them more chances to play, resting the veterans, might be the smart move.
Pass to Hudson. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
And I'll tell you what a surprising result. Losing to an underdog is one thing, but getting blown out is quite another.
Almost beyond belief. Even on a bad night, you think they'd at least be competitive.
George with it, coming off a solid outing against Sacramento. Back to Curry. Pass to Robinson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Fantastic decision by Curry. Defense too focused on Steph.
Johnson inside. He's covered by Curry. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for Portland, Dennis Johnson. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And Johnson drops them both. First quarter, just over a minute played. And here's Curry. He's another guy who had a great performance in that win against Sacramento. It's George on the wing. Puts up a three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
And they dominated this team last season. Big difference in talent level.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Just over a minute and a half in. Pass to Caldwell. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here.
Trailblazers ball.
Five on the clock. Shoots from the baseline.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
To the middle. Here's Robinson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Robinson's gotten his second bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now here's Johnson. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Now, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Leitner, and here's George. Jacks up a three, and he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. Here's Battier. Here's Johnson, and blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Curry against Johnson. Curry passes to Robinson. George outside. Shoots over Johnson. George's shot is off.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's Caldwell. He can't hit that time. Now the Pistons take it the other way. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Staying with your game plan is so important, especially when you are away from your home arena.
Now here's Curry. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And they get it back. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. Portland calls timeout.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. It's stolen. Here's Hudson, covered by Johnson. Outside Curry. To the left side wing. George outside. Pure from three-point range.
And this is what makes George a star, his confidence rising and firing off the catch.
Pass to Caldwell. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter. You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
Pass to Caldwell. Count it.
He was cold, but that basket might get him going. 1 for 6 now.
The Pistons leading. Now here's Curry. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Robinson. Second shot opportunity, and rejected. Pass to Battier. Now here's Johnson. And he lobs it up top.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off.
From Dennis Johnson.
Detroit has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. George outside. It's blocked.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Battier, no good.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
The 3-ball. George, no good.
His scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team that they have the lead anyway.
Pass to Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Oh, nice D from Curry. And the Pistons shooting only 31% to get this game underway. There's 1:47 left to play in the first quarter.
Trailblazers foul. Dennis Johnson. That's his first personal. First team foul. Pistons substitution.
A 1:42 left in the first. Outside Curry. Pass to Wallace. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Here's Archibald. Oh, and makes it with a kiss.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
1:19 left in the first. George outside. Here's Wallace. Pass to Curry. Looking to end the drought. Sinks the tray.
Stephen Curry.
And the Pistons lead by 4.
Oh, because of his quick release, so difficult to close up space on Curry.
Here's Iverson in his last outing with 12 points. And the bucket is good.
He doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
George outside. Pass to Curry. Here's Leitner. 6 to shoot. Here's George. He's got it. Just 2 of 7 from the field, though.
A wing not afraid to mix it up inside. PG-13 finishing down low.
Here's Iverson. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Oh, there's the alley! And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Here's George. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Pistons on top. They lead by 4. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. we've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
They've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
And Detroit is shooting about 35% so far in this game. Here's Abdul Rauf. 10 points in his last outing. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. Do you think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation.
And that one falls for Curry.
Yeah, he's a soft-spoken leader. I mean, Curry lets his play do the talking. I mean, I love how he lets the game come to him so naturally.
And so Curry nails both of them.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. Here's Iverson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line for Portland, Allen Iverson. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. The Pistons leading. Puts it up. Here's Wallace. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
To the inside, Gobert lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Incredible balance on that take. You gotta respect watching Gobert muscle his way through the defense.
Pass to Wallace. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's King. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Hey, Warren with the nice defensive effort. The Pistons have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, there's an annual survey of NBA executives. Going into last season, the Pistons were selected for worst offseason. But with the promise of their young players, guys, some optimism that the rebuild in the Motor City is off to a strong start.
Physical, defensive-minded, Allie. That's Detroit basketball, isn't it?
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Pass to Wallace. Over Gobert. No good. A bit long that time.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
They get it again. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the boards. He is a beast in the offensive plays.
Pass to Wallace. Here's Abdul Rauf. Beyond the arc. And King pulls it down.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Gobert with it. And it's all tied up. Gobert's got 6 here in the quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Timeout called, the Pistons.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. The Pistons have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Abdul Rauf. Inside. And a big finish by Robinson.
The bounce pass right on the money. Great setup.
Portland trailing here. Here's Caldwell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second personal, second team foul. At the line for Portland, Joe Caldwell, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Johnson, he's checked in for Portland. So he gets them both. For Detroit, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. There's the block. And he's able to get it back. Abdul Rauf fires in the triple. And the Pistons lead by 3.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Here's Caldwell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his third.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assist.
And he knocks down the first one.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
The Pistons making a switch here. And so he makes both from the line. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Cheeks. Floats one. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots. And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
4th team foul.
Pass to Caldwell. Outside Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Caldwell. Robinson defending. Here's Gobert. Sinks another one. He's on a roll. Starting 4 for 4.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Jackson, left side. And is blocked. Johnson against Robinson. Johnson passes to Gobert. And he drops it in from the low post. Now it's a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Outside Warren. To the paint. Here's Robinson. And Gobert with a block. Down low. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
And the Pistons call time here. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
All right, look who's coming out on the court. Come on, give it up for your Blazer dancer. All right, look who's coming out on the court. Come on, give it up for your Blazer dancer.
The Pistons making a switch here. Pass to George. Will it go? Rebound by the Trailblazers. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. That game will be the 3rd of 5 at home. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Pistons. Curry, he's checked in for the Pistons.
Stephen Curry.
The Pistons trailing. George outside. And he drives in. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, great job by George. Now, part of what makes him such a great wing is his crazy ability off the bounce.
2 minutes.
Here's Caldwell. 6 points for him. No good there. Off the double clutch.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn you.
Johnson against Curry. Here's Leitner. Count that bucket. Now just a 1-point Portland lead.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Caldwell. Robinson with the block. And he gets it back. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Here's George. And that one hits the back iron. The Trailblazers have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Johnson finds Gobert. Back to Johnson. To the middle. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Now George. He has 7.
Trailblazers foul. Bernard.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
That's his first personal. Second team foul. Piston substitution.
Curry with it. He's got 5. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Battier. Rebounded by Leitner. We've got a close game here in Portland. Johnson against Curry. Pass to George. Outside Curry. Here's Wallace. That shot off. The putback.
Just an assertive play. He attacks the miss and sends it home.
And so it's Rudy Gobert making things happen for the Portland Trailblazers. Played tremendous D, challenging every shot at the rim. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. They only had a couple rough stretches, and as the first period came to a close, they had a 4-point deficit. They're playing for each other right now. Selfless basketball translating into a 5-point lead now after trailing initially. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
Great work on the glass. They're hustling and showing more desire than boxing out. That's what they have to do. That's the recipe for success.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
It's pretty simple. They took care of the ball. They made smart passes and limited turnovers. I'm sure they talked about it coming into it. We'll see if they can keep it tight in the second half.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side. My brother.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You look at Rudy Gobert in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, he really outdid himself in that first half. Stepped up and gave them a big lift.
This was a huge bonus for this team. I mean, they weren't expecting it, but they will absolutely take it.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Curry against Johnson. Left side Curry. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Curry's got 7 points.
And you're asking for trouble when you give Curry this position. He's so efficient down there.
And for Detroit. Here's Caldwell. The Trailblazers rebound. Second chance effort. And he comes up with a bucket. Give him 8. And the Pistons shooting around 35% for the game. Curry against Johnson. It's George on the wing. That shot missing. And the Trailblazers going the other way now.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
George, good.
Over his career, George has put up great numbers from deep. The ultimate 3-and-D player.
It's Johnson with a drive. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
And here's Curry. He has 7. Here's Robinson. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
The Trailblazers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Oh, he picked him clean. Curry with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Curry passes to George. Back to Curry. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. And now it's just a 2-point Portland lead. And the Trailblazers shooting about 47%. A nice number. Outside Johnson. To the paint. Releases. The basket drops. And he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Bob McAdoo, shooting 1.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Abdul Rauf. Over Adams. Oh, Adams with the block. Here's Hudson. 6 on the shot clock. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Here's Battier. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
With good anticipation and instincts. Jackson, he's established himself as a quality shot blocker.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Now the lineup for your Trailblazers, Kevin McHale.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And he gets that one. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
Great work right there on the inbounds play. Getting the bucket before the D has time to react.
Here's Abdul Rauf. He's averaging about 6 points per game.
For a young player, Jackson has a solid understanding of the game. I mean, he guides him in the pick and roll.
Pass to McHale. Here's Archibald. Driving inside. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Abdul Rauf. Adams covering. Right wing. 3-pointer. And the Pistons, another 3.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Pass to Adams. Here's Archibald. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Clock at 6. Here's Caldwell. The 3. The rebound by Jackson.
Well, you hear the term wingspan more and more. But you look at Jaren Jackson Jr., 6'11" is his height, is 7'4". Fingertip to fingertip, that's his reach. And that reach enables him to be a major factor defensively.
Here's Battier. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Now here's Adams. Pass to Caldwell. Here's McHale. Here's Battier. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Here's Archibald. The shot off that time. And the Pistons going the other way now. And in the past, we've heard the Chris Bosh comparisons for Jaren Jackson. C-Web, you buying that?
Yeah, I see some similarities in the game. Jackson, a rangy, mobile defender at 6'11", a nice face-up game. Bosh, maybe Serge Ibaka. Good comparison.
To the wing, right side. Here's Battier. Pass to Archibald. To the wing on the left. Here's Adams. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 6. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. And the Pistons making a change here. Blazers on D. 6-point game. Pass to Abdul Rauf.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Wallace. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Showing he's more than just a scorer. Warren is good at finding his teammates when they're uncovered.
Here's Archibald. They get it back. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
A minute 15 left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Abdul Rauf. And he lobs it up.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Portland leading. Here's Archibald. Pass to Iverson. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. They get it back. Here's Abdul Rauf. And here's Jackson. Lays it up and banks it in. And now it's just a 2-point Portland lead.
They've come into the second half with renewed focus at the offensive end, putting in a big effort.
Here's Iverson. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Oh, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Trailblazers out in front, leading by 4. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
And for the Pistons. To the inside, Wallace. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. Here's Iverson. He's covered by Curry. Pass to Iverson. It's good on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 6. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers?
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
It also seems like they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially offensively.
Here's Mutombo, following the score by Detroit. Inside, And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Here's George. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now to the inside. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. To the paint. Here's Wallace. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
George can make the tough passes. He can also make the easy ones, too. No way he was going to miss the wide-open man on that one.
Here's Iverson. To the middle. Here's Mutombo. Powered down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Detroit calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide-open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
More rotations and the slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
And the Pistons making a change here.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Dwayne Casey address the team. He likes the way they're pounding the ball inside. He said, keep working for high percentage looks. The more efficient that we can be down the stretch, the better chance we have of winning this game. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you.
He has such a skilled scorer. When George is looking to attack, it puts pressure on the D.
Shooting for Detroit, Paul George. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls.
And just one of the most complete players in the game today. George's two-way game and strong leadership traits are reasons why he's a star.
And he makes both free throws.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Pass to Mutombo. Here's Caldwell. Wing shot on the way, and he drops that one in.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Leitner.
Portland foul, Bob McAdoo. That's his first personal, second team foul.
Here's Hudson. Takes a 13-footer. Here's Robinson. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
That's his second.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
The line for one.
One shot.
Free throw no good for Robinson. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Pass to Caldwell. Outside Johnson. Here's Mutombo. 5 to shoot. Down low. The kick out to Johnson. Counted from distance. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Curry passes to Robinson. Outside Curry. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got his 4th assist with that last one. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Pass to Caldwell. The kick out to Johnson. Throws it up high. And the basket by Mutombo.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
George left side. It's good.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
So it's Portland now, following the score by Detroit. And the shot's good.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Detroit has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. George passes to Robinson. Now here's Curry. George outside. That one's good for 2. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
This team counts on George to deliver points. His consistency under pressure is key to their offense.
Here's Caldwell. Banked it in off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
Inside. Here's Robinson. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
For Portland, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the fourth. Johnson inside. He's covered by Curry. Fires it from 18. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal. First team foul. At the line for your Trailblazers, Joe Caldwell. At the line for 2.
And he drops the first. Good on both. Here's Curry.
Two minutes.
Robinson on the wing.
2 minutes.
Shoots a fadeaway. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Here's the teardrop. The putback.
Hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Here's Curry. A minute 42 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. To the middle. It's intercepted. Now Johnson. Robinson with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Johnson with a bucket. And it's an 11-point Portland lead.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Offensive board. Hudson. And they converted last on attempt number 3.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Johnson with it. Going inside. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Trailblazers.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year. Now here's Johnson to the right side. Curry with the block.
Making his presence felt on deep.
Curry with the rejection. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth. Pass to Hudson. Now here's George. Tight defense on him. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And here's Johnson. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.